Now speak. What do you want, sir? Good boy.
Hey y'all, I know I said my next long form video would be a review on Superman, but I'm still writing the script for that. Like it's still coming. Development is still underway on that. Don't worry. But I've had a lot of stuff to like focus on these past few days. I had tests, two tests this week for college. I'm still trying to get my movie done, and I'm writing the script, and also have another script for another channel I'm trying to do, and I also have editing jobs I'm trying to do. So there's a lot on my plate. But I just really quickly wanted to make this review because after all is said and done, I still love movies. I still need to relax. So I watched a drama recently. And I'm just gonna say this was not a movie that I relaxed during at all. Like I was stressed throughout that whole thing. It felt like I was gonna throw up. I was legitimately gonna vomit. Like that movie was so stressful. Like it felt like my stomach was just like it was clenched. My gut was clenched throughout the whole thing. Like my stomach was felt like it was cramping. Like I was filled with an immense amount of dread, especially near the end of that movie, bro. Like I just really need to talk about it. So basically, I, 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 it was horrendously good. I'll say that. Good, both at what cost? Good, but it was at the cost of making the audience very uncomfortable. And I think that worked for the movie. I think I like how we were made uncomfortable throughout this whole thing. And honestly, I thought I predicted the ending because something happened in the movie, and I was like, okay, that's probably how the movie's gonna end. No, it ended in the opposite direction, and I'm gonna explain why. But like, this is just gonna be like a quick review and a little discussion about it. Quick discussion. So, firstly, why did they treat Emma like that throughout the whole freaking film? I get what she was gonna do is crazy. It's crazy to even think about some that to like that to know somebody that was even thinking about doing that to their school, but she later reformed. That's my issue with everybody. But like they treated Emma like she was the spawn of Satan. Like first off, I just want to say she was a kid. She was a kid, and she grew up on the internet. So she was surrounded by things that she probably shouldn't have seen. And then also, I want to bring up the question, where are her parents throughout this whole thing? Like she was freely carrying around that the weapon she had. Like I was just sitting there throughout the whole thing. I was like, that this doesn't make sense. What's going on? What are we doing? But like, I think that was supposed to show that Emma never really felt like she belonged. Despite parents that loved her, she still felt like she never truly belonged anywhere, and that was reflected in the school segments. Everybody bullied her up until the moment where she was about to do it. It happened at the mall. And then she saw how people reacted, how in pain people were. So she eventually was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then she also found a sense of belonging when she joined the anti, the control group. So she was like, you know what? I feel like I belong now. I'm not gonna do this anymore. I see how people could be hurt, and she didn't do it. And tying into this, I did not like Rachel. I freaking hated her character. She acted like Charlie was like the spawn of, or not Charlie, Emma was the spawn of Satan, even though I think she that kid. And then everybody caught on to that. They were like, okay. She locked him inside that closet. Her dad came, the kid's dad came over. She was like, he was all like, oh, do you know what happened to him? She was like, she didn't say anything. She literally said, I didn't say anything to him. You potentially cost that kid his life, and you want to go ahead and act like Emma is the spawn of Satan, even though Emma didn't go through what she was gonna do. She reformed. You are doubling down on what you did. Like, and then Mike was a punk. I'm sorry, I did not like Mike. He was like, he could have stopped Rachel from speaking at that wedding, but like, he didn't. He was just like, hey, my wife is gonna be speaking now, guys. Bride, the bridesmaid, she's gonna be speaking. He didn't stop her. And then Charlie, don't even get me started on Charlie. I get the fact that this is weird to figure out about your partner, but like Emma backed out of it. Okay, let's 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 like let's remember that fact. She backed out of it. Okay, Charlie was so obsessed with it to the point where He couldn't get that out of his head to the point where it was actively ruining him, to the point where he basically almost cheated on her, or basically did cheat on her if you want to fill in the gaps like that. He was getting to that point, and I personally think he did cheat on her, even if it was just a kiss, because the intent was still there. Like, even if he was like, "Oh, I'm all stressed and stuff," like, and then Misha is no better than him, because like when Emma confronted her at the wedding, she was like, "I just want to say he kissed me first." You pulled up your skirt. You willingly accepted that kiss. You could have pushed him off and were like, no, no, let's not do that." But instead, when he started kissing you again, you decided to go along with it. You pulled up your skirt, and he was like, "Wait a minute, I shouldn't even be doing this." Like, I'm sorry. Like, both of y'all are in the wrong. And then that movie just had me so freaking scared, especially at the end where I thought the secret about Emma was gonna get revealed by Rachel or Misha, or everybody was gonna figure it out about her. No, it was Charlie. Like, Emma figured out that Charlie cheated on her. She very very understandably didn't want to talk to him. She didn't want to give the speech at the wedding like she was originally going to. Charlie decides to still give his speech. He was all over the place. He was all like, "I don't know why I did that to you. I will still love you, even if you did somebody," which caused everybody to be like, "What?" And then it just unfolded from there. It unfolded from there. And then Misha's boyfriend, bro, he was like, I'm sorry, I should not have thought the way he said it was funny, but he was like the way he said it was so freaking hilarious. I was just like, okay, man. I just realized I said this was going to be a quick review. I'm going in depth with my thoughts about it. So I'm going to stop there for now. I'm going to do a full in depth review whenever I do get this movie on any form of physical media. Because I know my local Barnes and Noble, like, they have a whole section dedicated to A24 movies and physical editions for them. So I'm going to wait until the drama comes out physically, or even, heck, if I do see it in theaters again, I'm going to wait and share my thoughts then. But like, wow, that movie. I'm just gonna put my letterbox review up on screen because that perfectly summarizes my thoughts on the movie. Like, I genuinely don't know how to feel about it. It was a movie. It was a movie. But yeah, that's it. Like, expect the long form, like the review on Superman to be up probably during the summer. I'll do smaller unboxing videos up until then, but with the Superman one, I want to go like in depth with my thoughts on it, like my history with Superman before then, because I was never a big Superman guy up until that new movie came out, and I kind of want to dive into like the triple consciousness aspect of Superman that I think the movie did pretty good tackling, even though I think they could have done a lot better in some areas, but I'm not sitting here to say that they did it completely horribly because they didn't. They did really good with it. So I'll save that for later. I'll save my thoughts on this for later. I'm going to save the Superman review for later. In the meantime, just know the drama is a really good movie. I think it deserves all the praise it's getting. And heck, I saw a review where somebody was like, "I thought this was more interesting, more so than good." Heck, I think that's valid because even though I thought the movie was really good, I thought it was interesting. If somebody didn't think it was necessarily good, but more so interesting, I would still get that. So for me, I'd say go check this out in theaters if you still can. Like, just go and support this. I thought this was a really good movie. Please go see this. It was really dang good. And if not, if you want to watch Project Hail Mary or Mario instead, that's completely valid. I just want to say, please go check this out. This was really good. But yeah, those are all my thoughts. This video is way longer than I ever really wanted it to be, but I wasn't keeping track of the time when I was recording. And I was just letting my thoughts come out about this, so I'll I'll let y'all watch this movie yourselves. I've already spoiled a little bit. If you I'm gonna put in the title that this was a spoiler review, but if you do still want to watch this despite some spoilers, please go in and watch it. Try and forget you even watched this video. Please go check it out blind. Don't check any of the trailers out. I did that. I didn't watch any of the trailers. I saw maybe one or two posters. I knew this was coming out. I just didn't care about it. I'm glad I watched it because I was originally supposed to watch Mario, but my friends and I chose this instead. I'm glad we chose this instead because this was just wow. It was a really good movie. So I'd say please go check this out if you can, if you do want to. And if you want to buy it physically instead of watching it in theaters, do that. Do whatever you can to support this movie because this is really freaking good. Okay, that's it for real this time. I keep on saying this review was longer than I wanted it to be or anticipated it to be. I for real mean that this is the last part of the video. Okay, bye guys.